Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So let's go ahead and go on to the video that's actually for tonight for us to have fun and talk about. I know the other video was just pretty much a promo for the the eBay auction I have. So this one will be a little more fun. So let's. It's still not coming on yet. All right, so I did my sound check. It seems to be working. So let's go ahead and have some fun. So the first thing, right out of the gate, is you guys know I've been working on a Skellereen for a while, and this was my original Skellereen head that I made, and thought I was so proud of. And I don't know, it's not spectacular. So I decided to go ahead and get a new Skellereen head, and I just finished painting it today. So there's the new head. It actually came from this figure right here. And the reason why I wanted this one is because it comes with a really cool skull mask. And actually, it's one of the viewers on here that told me about it. They're like, hey, this figure has a cool skull mask. So I still need to make his spiky long hair and his ponytail on here to go along with this. And I was thinking once I do that, I'll take and punch another hole right about here where that cross member is of the skull separation points, and then open this up so that his spiky hair can fit through the top of this and be shown. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of material to make it out of. I've been messing around with the idea of using maybe that Sculpey and baking it in the oven to create, you know, some kind of the spiky hair and the ponytail and stuff. So I want it to be kind of rubbery when it's done. So the epoxy sculpt would just be too tough to do. To try to 3D print it's not going to work well either. But anyway, so there is my beginning parts of my Skellereen. And I kind of put a little black wash on there to kind of bring out some of the details, and then the green for his hair, and bada bing, bada boom. And then, of course, did a skin match because obviously the skin was the wrong color to begin with. So hopefully that works out okay. So that is one of my projects I'm working on. Hey, did you guys' screen go black? Let me know if you can still see my screen or not, because mine went black. Let me try to restart my phone I'm viewing this on and find out what's going on. I may have to restart this. Let me go ahead and try it again and see. Of course. I got an ad. Oh, no? Okay. Oh, you see this fine? Okay, great. I guess I'll continue on. You guys can hear me okay too? So, Walmart had a sale on Battle Cats. Someone pointed it out online. And so I decided to take advantage of that sale, and I wanted to buy 4 Battle Cats, and then I saw if you spent $35 or more, you got free shipping. So I went ahead and ended up getting 5 of them, and I decided that all 5 of these are going to be turned into Cringers. So I was thinking about it, and a lot of times I sell just the heads, just like this, or painted, and then I expect the customers to take and crack off the head, which, you know, if you're not skilled at doing this, you know, the head, this is going to get damaged no matter what you take it off, but you don't want to damage this part of it. So I was thinking if I sold them as a complete set with the body, yes, it will cost more in shipping, but at least then you would have the full Cringer instead of having to go back and put the head on yourself. I may even take and actually glue the heads on so they still have some motion as opposed to having them fall off, being you really can't put this back on anyway after you broke it off. So that's what I'm thinking of doing, is turning these 5 Battle Cats into 5 Cringers, printing a bunch of heads up, and then painting them all up really nice so they all match. And that's my plan. So that is also what I'm working on. I'm still working on the dungeons. So I have one that is just about ready to go out to somebody who's already pre-ordered but hasn't prepaid. I don't take prepayment for stuff. And it's going to be one that's resin coated, of course. And I'm still putting the resins on there. And then I have another one going that is a raw one that somebody else ordered. And they were going to pay on Christmas Day. So how cool is that? All right, so that's what I'm working on. I just also finished my Micronaut Display. Ooh, look at that. I had this case for my Darth Vader. Oh, Mike, you definitely want a head? Yep, so contact me on Facebook like usual, and we'll talk about that. So here is my cool Micronaut Display box. So it's all set up with my favorite Micronauts. So we got our Prince Argon and our Baron Karza and Galactic Defender and Pharoid, and it's cool, Galactic Warrior. So they're all in there. Dun, dun, dun. Now, if those of you may not know what Micronauts are, they were the most awesomest toy back in the late 70s, mid to late 70s, and like these taller ones are magnetic. The head, as you recognize, is actually laser powered He-Man head, because in the comic he actually had, you know, a skin tone head, and that actually matches really close to the comic. That's why I use that one. And this is his normal head that he usually comes with down there, which I'm now using as a helmet. So there you go. Cool, cool, cool. So those are the projects I'm working on. And if you didn't know already, I also have Mysteries of Grayskull set for sale. Check out my video I posted just a few minutes ago and you can see that. All right, let's check out your guys' questions. Did they ever make a Cringer figure? Yes, they did. They happen to have made one right here for Classics. There it is. Here's the official Cringer figure they made. And it was one solid hard figure that didn't move, wasn't articulated. And so it always kind of bothered me that it didn't actually move or articulated. So I was looking to find a body that would work. And I tried all different kinds of bodies. And I decided this is pretty cool. Because this body right here, which I know is the same size as Battle Cat for Origins, but not for Classics. So for Classics, you can see the cat size difference. Oh, that's not a Classics. I don't have a Classics cat sitting out. But, let's see, there we go. Here's a actual Classics figure. So for Classics, it's not like monstrously huge. So I personally am going to keep one for myself. Probably this one once I finish it. I've actually keep selling all the heads, so I don't have one for myself. But the idea is so that you can have something a little smaller than Battle Cat to be Cringer for the Classics that's articulated. So that's because this one's just way too small. I mean, Cringer was not that small when he was in the cartoon. I mean, that's only like just barely over knee height on a Classics figure. So even though he's really coolly made. So let's take a look at this head close up so you guys can see it. You can see like his whiskers has some details on there. And this is the newer version that I made hollow. You can see the holes right there on the side, on the inside there. So it's lighter weight. The first versions I made were solid, and you would stick them on there, and the head kept falling from the weight all the time. But this new lighter head works way better, so it's not quite as heavy and doesn't fall as easily. Now it still does have some weight to it, but not like it did before. So this new hollow head, and it's weird because it's hollow inside of itself, not like all hollowed out like a mask. So it still has, you know, you can just kind of see the holes right there where the hollowing happens. And it's just kind of strange. You can almost see right here on his forehead that square, and that is where this goes in right here. So you can almost see how it's got the double walled, if you will, hollowness. All right. So let's go ahead and check out your guys' questions. If I get one, I need to find the right green paint. Yes, that is the hard part. A lot of times I mix my colors to make the colors I need. There is one green that I have. It's pretty close. I'm not as good at painting them as this one guy online. This guy was just awesome. I actually have contacted him a couple times. It'd be cool if I got him to paint all the heads for me and mail them back. That would be amazing. But I don't know if he's willing to do that for me or not. But his paint jobs are way better than mine. If you guys want unpainted heads, contact me on Facebook. I got my printer, my new one that's for resin. But I haven't set it up yet. It's still sitting in the box downstairs. And then once I get that set up, I have to do some other prints first that I promised some people. Like one is a stand for Orko and some other things like that I have to finish first. And then once those are done, I'm going to work on 2 more projects. The Cringer heads and, oh, this is going to be so cool. And I have not told anybody yet, but I'm planning on making a 2000X Fisto Sword for Origins that is see-through purple with either gray or silver paint on certain parts of it. So it's going to be a little bit different design than we saw for the classics, but it's going to be made for Origins. And I'm pretty excited about it because it's going to look so cool because it's going to be translucent purple. They don't sell translucent purple for resin, so I bought blue and red, and I'm planning on mixing them and then printing it to create the purple. And so that's going to be something new that I'll be offering eventually. I told my wife, I said, you know what? So many people are going to want these Fisto Swords. You're going to have to help me paint them. So I'm going to have to make like a paint map so my wife can help me paint them and keep the paint scheme pretty simple. Because, you know, you just don't want the whole thing translucent purple. You got to have, you know, the blade you want purple, but the actual back part and the handle and the fist on the bottom handle, you don't want those purple. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I remember the Micronauts. I had a couple. Love the clear case for display. Yeah, yeah, if you ever check out my Micronaut videos, I spent so long trying to find Force Commander. I spent like 40 years to find a good priced one. All right, something I'm also working on is a classic size of this. It's going to be printed in glow-in-the-dark, hopefully, when it's done. So I first scanned this in, and the scan came out okay, not spectacular. These, of course, came out awful. So I'm going to do a nice small print that's the right size to scan again, probably about this big. And then re-sculpt these in a 2-part epoxy and finish all the sculpting. And it might not be exactly like this. I have some other ideas like it might look cooler. And then once I get it all sculpted the way I want, then I will rescan that new one back in and then upscale it to, you know, like this big or whatever. So, well, you can't see my hand, can you? So that it will work for classic. So it'll be monstrously huge, you know, so it will be a classic size one and print it in glow in the dark. And I'm pretty excited about that too. But that's on my other printer, not my resin printer, so I can run those things succinct and not have to worry about the swords being in the way of printing it. So that will be really cool. Cool, cool, cool. So those are all my projects I'm working on right now. Right now I do have the helmets on hold for the Panthers. So if you wanted a Panther helmet, sorry, right now they're on hold. But eventually I'll mix some more. But those aren't for a while. Can you do an Origin Spirit of Grayskull glow in the dark? Well, the cool thing is, when I finish my Classics one, even though it's bigger, you can still stick it in your Origins castle. I'm making sure that the platform on the bottom is small enough to still fit in the Origins castle. It will just be a much bigger spirit than this one is. That's all. So you can actually put it in either castle once it's done. But I'm not going to make the same size as this. I don't want to get a cease and desist from Mattel or something else like that. So I'm not going to be copying this exactly. It's going to look a little more like the comic, hopefully, when it's done. But it'll be cool. All right. Let's take a look. Oh, thanks, Mike. You're excited about the Fisto too? Yep. I'm pretty excited about the 2000X sword. You know, obviously I could just take the sword that we got with Classics and throw it in his hand, but it's just so big in comparison that I want to make sure that I make something that is actually to scale. Now, he has no place to put it on his back, which would have been cool, but obviously if they would not have made it wide enough because the sword he comes with is not, you know, extra wide. I got to fix his elbow. Look, I told you guys how to fix the elbow on the other figure, but I didn't do it on my Fisto. He's got the same exact problem that we had with our Jitsu. All right, so let me see if you guys have any more questions before I hop off here. Can you do, oh, I already read that one. Man, you have a lot of battle cats. Yes, I do. And like I said earlier, hopefully these battle cats will all become Cringers and up for sale on Fleabay. Hey Dean, glad you made it just in time. Do make sure you go back and watch the video. I got some really cool stuff in the works that I'm working on. And hopefully it's funny. I walked over to my desk and I just saw these legs sitting there. I'm like, where are these from? I had no idea where these legs came from. They were just sitting on my computer desk in the other room. And I just brought them back in here. I think it's probably from the Skeletor that was the battle armor that became Mosquito, is what I'm guessing. But, oh, I'm also working on a new Triclops video Triclops, on what his eyes see and how they work, and from my point of view. Now, I made a animated GIF years ago, but I'm gonna make a whole new video I'm working on. It should be released sometime after Christmas and before the New Year, so that'll be kind of fun too. And I know everyone has their own theories of how his eyes work. I'm not going to go into all the different things on which cartoons do this and what the comics say with this. This is my own theories on how I kind of melded them together and how I feel that his eyes see and work. So it'll be kind of fun. I'm looking forward to finishing that video. I bought some new stuff to do it, so it'll be fun. Yeah, I got some really cool ideas, so I can't wait for you guys to see that one. I was going to try to get it done before Christmas, and my wife and I talked today, and it's like, you know what? I'm going to have to do it after Christmas because I don't want to push it. I got a lot of other projects in the fire. So as you can see, I got my other Triclops out too, just so I can kind of have some fun with different Triclopses. And of course, it'll mostly be centered on classics because that's what I like, but I will also be talking about the other Triclops. Triclops. You know, as much as I like Origins, there's just something about the original. You know, I don't know. I just, I don't know, you guys. Even though Origins is cool, and I know this is actually the commemorative one over there, not the actual original one. I just don't have the same feeling when I look at this one as I do when I look at that one. But you guys get the idea. You guys all know what I'm talking about. That feeling you get when you walk in, you see one of the figures from your childhood, and it's like, oh yeah, that was so much fun, you know. But yeah, I can't wait. Anyway, let me take a look at your guys' questions and see what you guys have. Yes, JB, that's correct. Oh, nice, Pop Actor. You know what? Let's just try that. So let's go ahead and take Rammy Mammy. And we'll take, I guess Battle Armor Skeletor won't work, or Battle Armor He-Man won't work, because his arms don't pop off very easily. I happen to have a He-Man right here. And according to you, you said you did an arm swap. Let's just give that a try and see how cool that looks. That might be a pretty good idea. All right, Ramman, time for you to lose your chubby arms and get some more muscular He-Man arms. You know what? As cool as this looks, I'm thinking Fisto's arms will look even better on him. Except for the fact that Fisto has that fist in the way. But the skin tone's not quite exactly the same. It does look cool, though. But you know... Oh. Nope. It's funny. This Triclops is closer. But... Okay, Fisto. Time to give up your arms. Do your arms come off? They have to come off. Oh, that was tough. That one is easier. Oh, yeah. Look at that. So if I should look for some wrestling figures online so I can find fit. That's not quite the right color either. His arms are more gray and his skin's more yellow. So still not quite right. Let's take a look and see what I got here. My pile of figures. Who's this guy? Oh, you know. This guy who was our Ramman Pretend guy. He has the wrong color hands, but he does have the silver. Come on, Steve Austin. Let's get you out of here. Not too shabby. Why is his arm so stuck? These are little kids' toys. Can't get the arm out of there. That's not too bad. Take off the elbow stuff, change out his hands, clean off the tattoo. That might not be too bad. That's an excellent idea. Let's see, who was that? Oh, that's Goldberg. See? That shows you what I know. It's not a He-Man figure. All this time I thought it was that Austin guy from the Cold Water commercials. Oh, that was Rick. Nice. You know, this guy's arms might be pretty good too. Why are they still so stuck? It's just so crazy. Then I could get some lame little armbands for him to stick on here. You know what would look cool is Andre the Giant's arms on him. I guess that doesn't look too bad. It's like I have to buy another Ramman. Thanks, Rick. Oh, that does look cool. That does look way better. All right, let's put the Chobo arms on Fisto. It's like some kind of lumberjack now. Oops. Fisto. Boom. Oh. All right, let's take at you guys' comments. He has the hands that fit like a glove. Oh. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. All right, time to go search for another Ramman now. That one's a little bit stuck because of the paint. There we go. Ugh. Okay, his arm's a little tan. They're out in the sun all the time. I might even put a little wash on his face just to match. Nice. All right, Fisto, give up the axe. I love this Ramman. All right, you guys, thanks for your help building this Ramman with the wrist cuffs and the arms. That is really cool. I'm going to put a light tan wash on his face to match. And I'm going to go and search for another Ramman. Let's put Fisto back to normal. There you go, Fisto. No more balloon arms for you. Oh, that looks so cool. All right, so let's see. It was Rick that told me... let me get this straight so I can get the credit to the right people. Yep, Pop After Rick, I think is one that told me to put the arms on there. And then who told me that the wrist cuffs was Drew Daly. Thanks, man. Thanks, you guys. That's so cool. I should have more videos. You guys give me all kinds of cool ideas. Well, off to... First, find a Ramman before I brown wash his face, because it needs just a little bit of tanning on there. And then after I do that, I'll make sure I can buy another one first before I ruin them. But that is cool. Cool. Oh, I cannot stand this Triclops. As you guys know, I sold my other one that was in the thing. I was so excited for this Triclops. I was really happy thinking it'd be so cool. So disappointed when I actually had him in my hands. Wonder Woman boots and all. You missed Geek Dad Sunday. Not sure what that is. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to call it a night. I thank you guys for your help for making my cool Ramman. That was a lot of fun. I'm still working on my Ode to Mechanic video coming soon. So that should be hopefully before Christmas. And that is about it. I'm going to take my cool new Ramman and go. Ramman. You know, it's so hard to make him hit people. Let's see, who can we knock over? We'll knock over Armless He-Man. Unarmed. You're unarmed. Let's try it again. Oh, there we go. You know what? You got to see a side view of that while I'm at this. Oh, that was fun. What? Why don't you throw away your moto collection? You know, Rick, she's sounding like an ex-wife. I should tell her that. You know, you sound like my ex-wife. She'll say, what? You had you were married before me? No. All right, you guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Thanks for hanging out with me this evening. It was a lot of fun. And I will talk to you guys next video. I might throw this headless guy. I'll take his hammer, though, because that's cool. On eBay, who knows? I might even find some other moto head to throw on him. Because I don't know what to do with him. That's what happens. You steal someone's head, and it's like, now what? Now what? Now I stole, you know, Triple H's head. I get it right, Triple H? Is that his name? And now he's headless. Look at it. They even made the skin color of his peg, or the plastic of his peg, a different color than his skin tone. That's kind of weird. You think they'd make it in the same mold, because his other joints are the same tone. Strange. I should find out how compatible these are, the pieces, with Origins. I know they come apart. Let's take a look here. Let's rip off one of his boots. Oh, I can't get it off. All right. That's enough. Oh, the hands are? Okay, I probably need some hot water to do it. Yeah, now I stretch this thing out. I need hot water to do that first. I don't have any hot water set up. I usually have it set up all the time, ready to go. But this time, I do not. What a mess. See, this is what happens after every video. My desk is just coated with stuff. And then I have to try to put it all back away. Wait, stream's still going? Yeah, it's still going. I meant to end it, but I haven't ended it yet. But I think I'm going to end it now. I got some other things I should be doing, like coating parts in resin for other people and getting stuff ready to print. So I will talk to you guys next video. Thanks again for the help on the Ramman. Way cool. And let's see. Before anyone asks, what does the coating taste like? It is poisonous, so do not taste the resin coating. It is bad, especially in its liquid form. The way you contact me is through Facebook. If you go to he-bro.com, you'll find a link to my Facebook. So he-bro.com. And then towards the top of the page, you'll see all kinds of links to my Shapeways, to my eBay, and to my Facebook, and I don't know if I have Instagram on there or not. But to find me on Instagram, I'm Hebro Official, or Official Hebro, something like that. You should see me on there. All right, you guys all have a good night, and I will, really it's time. I really am leaving. And remember, he-bro.com, and I will talk to you guys next video. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and share the videos. Bye now.